Morning. May the fourth be with you. That's corny, I know. Yes, straight to the point. We've got another guest from Down Under. He is someone I met in Australia, and I saw him again at NNL last year. Well, I should say the year before in Hartford, and saw him again earlier this year. And that is Mr. Leonard. Mr. Leonard. He's 32 years old, from Australia, breakdancer, gentleman, very, very good fella, very, humble, positive energy. He's just joined. Morning to everyone. It's going to be a nice interview today. Leonard, whenever you're ready, I'm going to just send you that, let's see here, I can get you, let me see, Leonard. Go live with Leonard. Leonard, I'm going to ask you how to pronounce your last name. I'm going to take a guess. Hermawan. Okay, if I've got it right, you let me. If I got it right, you got to eat some Vegemite. Hey, Freddie May back. Mr. Freddie? Freddie.
Yep.
Oh, Leonard.
What's up, bro? Are you live?
Yes, sir, I'm live. I should be saying good night, not good morning.
That's it,
good night.
bro. No, good morning to you, man. Thanks for having me on.
No,
good.
Thanks for coming on, man. Thanks for coming on. I think it's great that we connect and we get the message out there, especially as things still look quite uncertain. I'm sure you'll be able to fill us in what's going on in Australia. But one thing I wanna jump right into it. One thing I noticed, I was going through and I saw your you would have seen my likes come up on your page, and I was looking at your your runs on the Aussie Ninja Season 3. Sorry for all the dogs, by the way.
Yes.
Sorry for all the dogs.
all good. I can still hear you.
So I mean, first and foremost, fantastic run, by the way, fantastic run.
Yeah, thank you.
What you were doing it for in your story, doing it for your dad. It's great to see such a great relationship for your dad. So I have an idea as to why you do what you do, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and give us a little bit about you. Why you do what you do. What keeps you going every day. I want to hear it.
All right. And you mentioned before in the video that was 2000 and I think 8.
2008.
18. So 18.
18. Oh, I was like, what?
So I'm actually not 32 anymore. So I'm a bit older. Yeah.
Hey, age is just a number. You understand?
That's
age is just when you're 50, I expect you to be doing the same thing you're doing right now, all right? So I'm holding you to that.
All good. So just wanted to know how it all started, like how it all happened, or just what do you reckon?
Yeah, like what? So what caused you to first like? So first and foremost, you're a break dancer.
Yes.
I can't. Not even a million years. I can't. I was watching some of the videos and I was like, how is that? I was like, how did like how? So let's start with, because I'm assuming you started break dancing first, right?
Yep. So
all right. Start with that.
I started pretty much like my whole half my life has been just breakdancing. But a lot of people don't know is I actually started skateboarding beforehand when I was like grade 5, grade 6. So I actually wanted to be a pro skater when I was really young. So if you saw me when I was younger, I was actually practicing every day. Similar as how I ninja. I actually practice every day, work on my moves, and keep drilling the stuff every day. But when I started breaking, it actually kind of, I was getting injured from skateboarding. So I was like, you know what? I got to choose one or the other. So I slowed down the whole skateboard tricks, jumping downstairs, doing all that stuff. And I used to like really injure my ankle, my wrists and all this. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go all in, do breakdancing and see how I can, feel and progress and see how that went. And then as time went, I actually did play sport as well. So I played basketball, all of high school. I played like A grade, pretty high grade basketball. But with breaking, I think because it's just more of like, lifestyle, you do it every day. It's more like freestyle. You just do it, when you can. So there's no actual like sport with breakdancing. It's just like how you live it,
Kind of like a freestyle, a free flow freestyle movement.
Exactly.
You feel the beat. You just go with You
yeah,
go, you don't. It's almost like what you mentioned to me this morning. Freestyle flow questions. You just,
yes,
you just go with it, right? Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
okay.
I think when you actually, commit and start really feeling uh, what you do, you just go all the way in and commit. So you go full on, work on your style, work on your craft, work on it daily, and pretty much just continue on. Enjoy the journey, have fun, meet everybody, learn the culture, do your research, and kind of just get amongst it, So it feels like I've been doing that my whole life, but pretty much, um, I don't know, it just kind of happened out of nowhere. So when I saw like season one, which was like a long time ago, which was
Hmm.
end of 2016, I was like, I'll just audition. I have no, experience at all, no ninja, no whatever it is that comes with ninja. So I just did my audition, did my thing, and that started it.
Okay. So
Yeah,
like so so you said in your submission video you
yeah,
went on, and that was
yes.
2016 was the first time you ever did Aussie Ninja. Were you training before that, or did your
No,
breakdancing kind of just carry you, your breakdancing training
yeah.
carried you into it?
So it was more my extreme sports background as well
Hmm.
as what else? Just being all rounder with sports, and
Hmm.
breakdancing was my main thing. And with everything I do when it comes to sport, I actually keep breaking in my mind. So the whole style of breaking. So if you
Hmm.
see me play basketball, I have like a certain style when it comes to playing sports, like how things are meant to look, how the form is, how much energy you have with this. So it's quite funny, but I actually do it all the time. So
Hmm.
that's why I think with Ninja, it's actually everything all in one. So
Hmm.
it could be me skateboarding, me playing basketball, me breaking, but I'm in another level. So I've kind of evolved to this position where I'm actually, this is what I'm meant to be doing, That's what I feel like, and nothing's going to stop me.
Well, you
Uh,
did say so. You did say so in your submission video that
yeah.
with breakdancing, uh, your control you have so much control
Yes.
in your movements. Like you
Yep.
know what's going on. You're not second guessing yourself,
No,
and
no, no.
that's a fantastic trait to have. Second
Yeah.
guessing. I think second
Yeah. Yeah.
guessing is what um uh even for me, second guessing is what stops you from accomplishing a lot of things because you just don't have the
Yes.
confidence instead of just going for it.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I remember when we were preparing for the you would come over by us for Connecticut and Hartford.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
I remember that.
and then we started doing the swivel steps in the office chair inside the room.
Yes.
We were so unconfident, but you remain calm.
Mm.
I saw that and I was like, I was quite nervous. I
Yeah.
mean, it was, but you remain calm. I mean, every
Yeah.
competition I've met you at,
Yes.
you remain calm, and you go. You're not thinking about, okay, well, if I fall off,
No.
I'm pretty sure, you just get back up and keep going. And
Yeah.
again, that energy is what I try to make, like, my talks and interviews.
Yes.
For people who, again, especially right now when people are uncertain what's going on, you're here with a smile on your face. Everybody
Yeah.
I've interviewed has all had smiles on their faces. Um, because I guess what's happened. I guess what we have similar in common is that we've all faced struggles. We've all
Yes.
come through them, and we feed off of each other. You
Yeah.
know, and with your positivity and stuff, I learn something new every day. So I can tell you, I'm gonna try and have a little more confidence, but
That's it.
I gotta work up to what you have.
And also,
So,
like, yeah,
no, go ahead, sorry.
uh, with like, doing your stuff and seeing how you can, like, feel everything and flow, it really happens outside training and the course, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
So every day is actually a day to really, level up and kind of work on your stuff. So the things you do outside of Ninja, as in training wise, will help you
Hmm.
for Ninja. So if you set yourself up outside the course, you'll be able to do way better sleep, eat good, stretch and all this. So it all comes together. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Having a well balanced curriculum, or
Yes.
for people, and that's key, it's funny
Yeah.
enough. I was talking to Perry about the 5Ks he's been doing, and he messaged me, told me, Yeah, I got to make sure I sleep well because if not, I'm not going to perform well
Yeah.
even in training for the 5K. Which is, that's obvious, right? A lot of people, actually, I shouldn't say it's obvious. A lot of people overlook their prep and think they can just, we're not young like before where we could just wake up in the morning, have energy.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
all getting, our bodies are aging, unfortunately.
That's it.
Um,
That's it.
but no, I mean, I'm quite, like when I say surprised, I mean surprised positively that you extreme skateboarding. So your fear of falling, that was out the window. You don't really care. You were thinking about executing and
Yep.
finessing your
Yep.
trick. Then
That's
it
it.
brought you into some break dancing, and then from break dancing, it took you to have the confidence for Australian Ninja Warrior season 1, and I'm
Yes.
sure you had a fantastic experience on that.
Yeah. So I actually just auditioned only. That's
Oh, you
it.
auditioned. Oh, damn. Oh,
That's
so
it. Don't
oh,
worry. Don't worry. The
okay,
first two
okay, okay.
years, I was still
Yeah.
auditioning, so that's all good.
Damn. But you still
It's all
went
good.
back with the same smile, the same, the
Exactly.
same, the
Yeah.
same charisma, like
Yeah.
and that's fantastic. And
Yeah.
that's probably why you got on season 3. Plus, you had
Yes.
time. Plus, you had time to go and do some training of your own, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Right, right, right. And one
Yeah.
thing I noticed again, so well, obviously, like I said earlier, what was quite clear is that you're not only doing it for yourself, but
Yep.
you're doing it for your dad, your
Yep.
family. And I see a video of your dad just teaching, doing some dancing with you, some nice slow spins,
Yeah.
slowing down the braking, and doing a little
That's
more.
it.
Yeah, yeah. So that's great, though. That's great. I mean, you have a purpose. You have a drive as to what
Yep.
keeps you going, that burns that flame every day. And I think a lot of people lose sight of that. So tell me what goes through your mind, like especially right now.
Yep.
Gyms are closed. There's curfew,
Yep.
social distancing. What are you doing on a daily basis that you wake up, you have that smile? I mean, I've spoken to
Yep.
Kadeem, Freddie,
Yes.
Perry,
Yep.
just 3 so far, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and they have all had different reasons, right? And they're
Yeah.
still smiling like you. What
Yeah.
what can you share?
So I think like this time, it's a perfect opportunity just to kind of like, I guess, say, live your dreams or do whatever you want to do. So full-time ninja, I wouldn't mind, just do that full time, see how far you can go. But the main thing is just, I think you set yourself up now, so in the future you can do other things. So if I go to like big comps or so, like NNL or NCL, I've trained more than I need to. You get it? So
Hmm.
I'm not just prepared on the balance. I've done the balance thousands of times, so that's no issue. So I'm thinking ahead of time, so I know how much grip I have. So if I
Hmm.
fall off these fat doors, it's impossible because I've been training this fat door stuff for a while. So you don't kind of just like you probably have to think about it more than just the one thing like the course or the TV show. You got to kind of just go all in, I guess. Yeah.
Hmm.
And then if you go, every day full time, do whatever you do, that's your thing, man. You just gotta find it and flow with it every day.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's it. Just keep going and don't stop.
Just have that again,
Yeah,
have that confidence to just keep pushing yourself.
yeah.
Um,
No
and
excuses. Yeah,
No
yeah,
excuse. No,
yeah,
but of course, I mean, we look at we all have idols, we all have heroes in our lives, and people who've done extremely well. And
yeah.
the one thing in common is that they never gave up, no matter what
Yes,
the circumstances were.
yeah,
Um, what about balance? What about balance?
yes,
What balance? I mean, we talk about balance obstacles,
yeah,
but what about balance in your life? What about balance? So you balance your ninja, you
yes,
balance your work life.
yep,
It
yep.
says you are a
Sports.
sports therapist.
Yeah, therapist. Yes,
Right, right, right.
yes,
So
yes.
so obviously that complements, what you're
Exactly.
doing, and your clients
Yeah,
as well too are all in the
yep,
same
yep,
field. So
yep,
how do you go from Ninja Leonard to sports therapist Leonard,
yeah,
then back to break dancing? I mean, you got to be all you're wearing very many hats.
yeah. So I actually started learning this sports stuff because I got injured from breakdancing,
Hmm.
right? And at the very start, I was only focused on injuries and rehab. So I actually had no upper body strength, no grip strength at all. But it kind of moved from working on injuries, focusing on injuries, not getting injured. to balancing out with strength and not getting injured. And now I'm actually doing, you know, both. I'm doing more strength, not getting injured because I know what's going on. So now I'm unstoppable, you know? So yeah.
Well, there you go.
That's it. Yeah.
So right now in your quiet time,
Yeah.
you've been strengthening your body where and however you can, and also
Yes.
stretching and doing different things during this time.
Yes. So I'm trying to get the middle splits down.
Oh, Jesus.
So like, you know, when you're like 18, 19, 20, all these years, you're like, I can get it this year, I can get it this year. It's I'm never getting it, but this is the year, you know? Why not? Yeah.
But yeah, why not? You have the time. Why not work on it, right?
So like if you need a ninja and just do the splits, that's pretty much like doing an obstacle, you know? But you spend like every day doing this one obstacle every day, you know? Yeah.
I've tried some stretching. I have been doing no, but I personally have been doing some stretch. I stretch every day, but I've never. It's one of my faults, I guess. I've never really can't say I've made commitment to stretching too often. I mean, for me, like for example, I'm gonna go and run today. I'll come back home, stretch, and I'm in the pool tomorrow swimming, and I'm gonna probably end up running again tomorrow. You know, tomorrow afternoon. So all the stretching and stuff I've done, everything just tightens back up quick. But no excuse.
No excuse.
You need to keep the body. You need to keep the body. You know, is the word flaccid? Flaccid the right word to use here? Flaccid. Yeah, I want to say the word flaccid is the right word to use. So I mean, aside from Ninja, how are you doing? You know, family wise, and what are you looking forward to? Also, to give me a quick question. You are originally from Australia, but your family's from. You told me this. Not Hong Kong. No.
Indonesia.
Yeah,
I was born there.
Peace.
So
Lord of mercy.
Here, but I was born there, so yeah, represent.
Ah, okay. Do you go back over to Indo at all? Really?
Sometimes, but not all the time. Yeah.
Okay. I'm surprised. You know, with all the break dancing and Daredevil, I'm surprised I haven't seen any cliff jumping videos of you, of you back in Indonesia doing some cliff jumping. I mean, I've only seen pictures of Indonesia and videos. Beautiful. I need to visit there. I mean, I've been to Australia. I have no excuse to get down there, so I really need to get down there and it's like, do you go back to? But you don't go back to Indo often, do you?
No, I normally go to the other side of Asia. So I actually go on trips where my friends are, and I go for certain events. So it's got to be a trip, not a holiday. It's got to have like a kind of purpose when I go overseas.
Ninja trip, or it could be ninja and break dancing.
Everything, yeah. Break dancing or like meeting, yeah. Everything
makes sense. So like, because I guess when you were in the States, when I saw you in Hartford, for example, you made it. It was your ninja trip, and then you did other stuff as well too while you were over there.
Yeah, I stayed with a friend in New York. He's a breakdancer, so b-boy. So we did our thing there as well. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, look at it, man. I'm liking it. You know, you're making full use of your time. You're not letting adversity get in your way at all.
No.
And you're just pushing. I like it. I quite like it, and I think it's a good. Like I said, the underlying message, the message I want people to see is that, you know, you're an average person. You started off with different backgrounds and whatnot, and look at you here now. 34, 33?
Yeah,
34,
yeah.
30, you don't look 34. I'm just going to say 34. You don't look 34.
Yeah, it's the Asian genes, bro.
The Asian genes. I love it.
Yes.
And you're still here doing your thing with a smile on your face. And
that's it.
You know, I want people to understand that, you know, we all know life can be worse. So why not wake up and make the most of it? Why not really grab it and just say, this is life. I'm going to make 1,000% of it, and I'm going to do it every day. And that's what I was saying. You know, you radiate positivity. Like, you know, everybody I've interviewed so far, they all radiate positivity.
That's it.
Especially when it comes to Ninja. They're okay. Yes, they're focused on their run or about getting through the course. But, you know, if you don't make it, or even if you do make it, you're still there behind everybody's back. Make it, you know, giving them everyone the support, and that's fantastic, and that's great to see the camaraderie, not just from you as an individual, but from ninjas as a collective all over, which is absolutely fantastic. I mean, you know, it's beautiful to see. Beautiful to see. That's the work. It is beautiful to see that in such a growing sport.
You know, when I started, I was like a rookie or underdog for like so many years. I was just the underdog, the rookie, the rookie, the rookie, and then out of nowhere, I just made it.
And you train at Fighting Lions, right?
Once a year, twice a year,
Once a
not
year.
not
Twice a
often.
year,
Yeah,
sorry. So wait, sorry. Forgive me. You're in Melbourne, right? No.
yeah,
Melbourne. Okay, okay, Melbourne. Okay, so you see Kadeem then sometimes.
yeah. Every
Okay, okay,
Fridays
okay. Right, okay, okay, okay,
at,
okay.
at KFC.
I can't see. Kadeem, he's selling you out, bro. Oh man. So what are you looking forward to? I mean, obviously right now, um, COVID-19.
Yes.
So what is your training regime right now, and what are you looking forward to? What's happening? Can you give me any insights? What's going on down in your neck of the woods?
Uh, I just every day I work on my actual skills, as in
Mm-hmm,
like I progress daily and see what I need to work on. If
mm-hmm,
I've unlocked something, I've already unlocked it, so I don't have to work on it. So you focus on your weaknesses. But if I'm wanting to step up every year and go high level competition, be a high level athlete, I have to keep pushing what I, find that's my weakness. As in, once I clear stage two in any comp it is, it could be the show, it could be like NCL, whatever. I'm at stage three, and
mm-hmm.
when I'm given the opportunity to be on stage three, you know what? I've really practiced for it. I'm already there, and I've done it in my head. So I've thought ahead of time, and that's it. Once I get there, you'll see. I'll get
Oh
there.
Lord,
That's it.
man,
So stage three, stage one, stage two, I've unlocked. So it's just got to be, up and up and up and up.
I would love to have you come down to Barbados and try the Ninja Throwdown. I mean, I think you'd have fun with it. I think you'd enjoy Barbados as a whole. I think you'd really
Yeah.
enjoy this experience down here.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
Yep.
but again, so during your time, like, you, I kind of say you're just a happy fella. Like, do you, if you could go back, would you change anything, or would you say, look, this path that I've chosen, this is the path. I would never change anything about it. I actually want to embrace embrace the unknown to come, because obviously we don't know what's happening with our own future,
No, 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 no,
you
no.
know.
Yep.
But again, you have that confidence, so I'm
Yep.
sure you've mentally prepared yourself to accept whatever
Yep.
life throws your way. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you've had some curveballs in
Yep.
life.
I think my
Um,
whole life has kind of come to this moment. So it's actually, this is it. As in, my whole life has come together to this moment. So I just got to keep at it.
keep rolling.
Don't keep rolling.
See, are we
That's
gonna
it.
see you? Are we gonna see you conquer that mega wall? I think you can conquer it, man. You can do that,
Yeah.
definitely.
I actually want it to be higher if it
You wanted
is.
to be higher? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted to be higher. Oh man,
Yeah.
you
Why
wanted to
not?
be higher. Even when you finished the, on your highlight, you didn't get it up. You still left there with a smile. You still
Yeah.
left there radiating that positivity.
Yeah.
And that's something key. I know I'm harping on it a lot, and people probably wondering why I'm harping on it, because, and this is just for everybody here. When you're happy, when you're doing something that you're happy about, you don't care. You don't give two hoots about
No.
what anybody else thinks. Is you're happy with it. Don't do things. Okay, people get caught up with doing things for money.
Yeah.
It's sad that we rely such on money to we need to buy shoes, training, everything. There's money's associated with it, but don't let that be the priority. Let your happiness is to prevail at the end of the day.
That's it.
um there's no point in waking up and be like, my job pays
Yeah.
well, but I'm miserable, I hate it.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Like,
Yeah.
no one should be forced to do that.
Yeah.
Um but Leonard, again, your sports therapy, how's that going? How are your clients? Your clients must be sweet in Australia, must be like, wait, my sports therapist is on Aussie Ninja Warrior, like, they must be over the moon with that.
Yeah. I can't say too much if the show hasn't aired yet, but
Oh, yeah, yeah, fair
I
enough. Yeah, yeah,
just
don't. Yeah,
give him a
yeah,
few
yeah.
ideas and everything. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Good,
That's
good,
good.
good. Don't worry. As soon as the show airs, we don't get the shows here. We don't get the channel here in
Yeah.
Barbados,
Yeah. Yeah.
obviously. But
Yeah.
as soon as it airs and you have any clips, just send them down my way. Send them down
That's
my,
it.
and I'll put it up for the people to see.
That's
So,
it.
what are what? I mean, we're in May now, June, July. How are things looking for you? Like June, July, what is your, aside from working on your skill set,
Yes.
um what are your hopes? What are you hoping? Like, how are things looking? Are things looking to reopen in Australia? What's going on
Uncertain.
in that?
So
Still
times are
uncertain.
uncertain, and I've actually just had every day off for like the last 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks.
Mm,
So
mm,
that's
mm.
it. And if I'm at home, I'm just living the life, you know.
Mhm.
So keep it up until, you know, things update, and then progress at other things. So get back into that kind of work, get back into this, but really just working on, I guess, the now, you know.
Mm, mhm.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
what so what would you say, for example, for someone who wanted to start getting into just wanted to get into some kind of sport? Let's not be specific because
Yep,
obviously not everybody can
yep,
get up and be like, hey, I'm gonna do some ninja. I'm gonna, no, but for them to start. So,
yep,
your base was skateboarding. You went from
yes,
skateboarding to breakdancing to ninja.
yep, yep, yep,
What would you say right now? People are very sedentary, right?
yep,
Obviously,
yep,
they're
yep,
home.
yep.
What would you recommend for them to do? And then what would you say to keep them mentally motivated? Because if your mental breaks down, your
Yep.
physical is not going to do it, right?
Got nothing. No, you got nothing. I think, I guess, give it a try, but have a purpose of what you want to do. So like the whole Michael Jordan kind of TV series,
Last
like,
dance,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
that's it. And it's, you know, there's more episodes coming out. But when he tried baseball, that was just with his dad, you know. Who cared about the fans or the people who, you know, all his basketball fans watching him play baseball? But he was playing with his dad. How good was that?
yeah. Well,
That's
sorry,
it.
I haven't watched that episode, but I mean, I do
Okay.
know the history of
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Jordan. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So have a purpose and just kind of give it a go. And if it doesn't work out, just try find something else
Keep
and
trying, like keep
keep
trying. Don't give
trying.
up.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Would you say that in today's society, I guess based off of your experiences, people you know and whatnot, do you find a lot of people tend to give up easy? People get demotivated quite quickly nowadays.
Yep. And also, they're so hard to start things. Like they
Mm,
talk about it for like, you know, a few seconds, 5 minutes, and then they forget about doing what they want to do. But if you set yourself up for doing something, just do it. You know what I mean? Like,
mm,
don't think twice to talk about it. So if you want to train, but you know, are a bit sore, injured, or tired, just train differently and kind of work on it. You know what I mean? Just like if it happens, it happens, but you just gotta put yourself out there and make it happen.
mm, mm.
Yeah.
Good important point you said. Put yourself out there, and that's I think
Yep.
put yourself out there. A lot of people. I mean, I go off of the Gary V model. Gary Vaynerchuk. He's a
Yeah.
motivational speaker. And
Yep.
he would tell you, um, if he's talking to someone who wants to create content or something, he would tell you, get on your Instagram and Facebook, message 300 people a day,
Yes.
celebrities, whoever you want. Someone will respond. It's almost like a sales call. You're
Yep.
gonna
Yep.
get you're gonna get 1,000 no's before you get one yes. But
Yep.
you've got to keep pushing. You can't let if someone says no, it's not the end of the world. You
Yeah.
know. I can give you an example, man. I remember back in the day, I used to be trouble. Teachers used to tell me, yeah, he isn't.
I can tell. I can
You
tell.
know, you could tell, yeah, just some more, 3 trips, right?
Yeah.
I remember teachers used to tell me, you aren't gonna do too much, and I used to take that to heart,
Mm.
but I mean, here I am now. I wouldn't say I think I've done okay for myself so far. There's still more to do, but
Yep.
again, this is a prime example of, you know, don't let what people say be the end all and be all. You create your own path, right? You shape your own future.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
and it's great to see that, at 34 years old, you're still here. Leonard, I still can't just get you're just this positivity just coming. I can feel the positivity coming through
That's it,
the live
bro.
call, and
Yeah.
you're like 12 hours ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. In the future.
um,
See? Yeah.
yeah. So you do know the unknown for me at least, right? No, I think that it's important that you
Yes.
share your message and you keep doing what you're doing. It's
Yep.
just fantastic. It's just absolutely I'm honored to have, friends such as you and people that I can talk to and reach out to, you know. I want to ask you another question here. So you're like, when you're training, competing, doing whatever, what excites you the most? What excites you the most?
I think it still comes down to, I guess, like the breakdancing mindset. Like,
Okay.
I might be just working on my style moves. I'll be all it is really, the fear is just trying to battle yourself and kind of just you versus yourself, not you versus the camera or the audience.
Mm-hmm.
And however you perform, like, it's just all you. So you got to kind of do what you can to be better than yesterday. So you progress daily. You kind of you just gotta do it. Yeah.
Focus on you. So you don't let the
No.
glitz and the glamour. You're you. So
Yeah.
yesterday's you did 100 push-ups. Today's you, we got to do at least 101 to make
That's
it
it.
worth this training.
Yeah.
Make this training session worth. And that's key. And that's key. That's key. I mean, and you do. I mean, right now, obviously, you're doing a lot of training by yourself.
Yes.
Did you do a lot of training by yourself previous to quarantine? I mean, I know you've gone to the gym and you were training at the gym and different things, but outside of the gym, do you spend a lot of time working on your own craft by yourself?
I haven't stopped since season 1. So
Oh, wow.
I've been
Wow.
the underdog for, like, how many years, and I haven't stopped. So I just keep it up daily. And the goal is to make things look effortless. The goal is to kind of, let's see, you make the impossible look easy. So, like, if you do something really hard, it's actually just your warm up. And it actually is my warm up, because the hard thing that you did yesterday is actually not a high intensity. It's actually just walk in the park now. So yeah, let's make things look easy.
So you just pretty much level up.
Yep. That's
level
it.
up and level up and just keep progressing. I like that. I like that, and that's what I think a lot of people. I mean, I succumb to it as well too. Is that mental competition with yourself? Because, like, I'll be honest with you. If I ran on Friday. If I run today, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to push myself without having a training partner there. And you can't always rely on a training partner. You essentially have to rely on the person from Friday.
Yes.
And which is great. And then I wanna ask you, we've highlighted all the high moments you've had, the show, etc. What would be a low moment for you in life? Like, you don't have to get into anything personal or anything.
Yep.
But a low moment that you hold on to, and it's a moment that fuels your fire. Like, are you able to get into any of that? Like, what's a low moment for you that you don't want to, like, be back again? You know what I mean? Like,
I think not sure, but I think not doing what you wanted to do, as in, like, the only fear is not doing what you had to do or wanted to do. You know what I mean? That's it. So, like, if you didn't do it, that's it. Nah, that's just your low moment. You missed out the opportunity. You didn't go in, and you just, that's it.
But you don't live in regret, right? So don't regret the moment.
Yeah.
Don't beat yourself up. Beat yourself up over it. Okay.
Yeah. So I actually don't have any low moments. I make sure whatever it is, I flip it around, and that's it. Like, I have a lot of hobbies that I, like, work on. I learn things and just pick it up over time with friends. Yeah.
So it always helps you to keep the confidence up, which is great. I know. No, I mean, and that's important, because then I'm assuming, based on that confidence, it carries over, and then you're able to start the next session or the next hobby or the next project with that radiant light of positivity, and you go forth and conquer, regardless of what happens. You go forth and try to conquer as best as possible. That's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. I'm here dumbfounded at how you are so, hear me out. I meet a lot of people. I speak to a lot of people, and there's another guy I do my mountain biking with. His name is Els, and he radiates that positivity as well too. He doesn't let the situation, the current situation, or even the future situation, or even the past situation, dictate how he's gonna be present, and he keeps a positive mindset, and that's fantastic to see. I mean, that's, you know, for people who are watching, this is a trained, healthy mind you're seeing right here. You know, not just a trained break dancer. You're looking at a mentally trained mind, and you know, Leonard, I think you're gonna go very far. I mean, you're a very good person, very kind. I've had very good, excellent moments with you. You know, in just getting to know you over the last couple of years.
Yes.
And you know, it's you know, I want to thank you for taking the time to have the interview here with me this morning, or tonight in Australia.
Yeah. Do you remember when we first met that first time?
That we met. We met. So you were at NCL in Perth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I met you at the NCL in Perth, didn't I?
But when and where though?
Wait, didn't you come in the car with me to when we went to get food?
I was at the food court. I was at the food court.
Food court with
waiting
Alvin.
For you. Yes, Alvin.
Yes.
And Jake and Perry. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a good night.
Yeah. So when I saw Jake Murray, I was like, man, he's famous. Then I saw Perry, he's famous. I'm like, who's this black guy?
Who's this black guy? Hey,
I was like,
hi. Hi. Say hi, guys.
Yep.
I'm here for the ride. Here for the ride.
That's it.
But it was fun though. We had a great night that night, man. Listen, I keep telling everybody that even though that Australia trip was short for me, 8 days, that was one of the highlights of trips. I mean, there's no reason to not want to come back to Australia just based on the people, the hospitality that was shown. And I mean, the country is so big. Like I you know what I mean? I have to come back. And I mean, again, I really enjoyed the fact that I got to connect with you, Alvin, Jake, Perry, all in that trip, and all the other Australians and internationals that were down in Perth that weekend. You know, so that's what keeps me going. You know, don't get me wrong. Listen, Leonard, I can tell you, I'm not gonna bullshit you or the listeners. I haven't done any ninja training, you know, since this whole thing has gone down. And listen, I'm not going to make any excuses. Laziness on my part. I don't have that mental push to not train by myself. It's hard. It is hard to train by yourself. Because, you know, listen, at the end of the day, I keep telling people this. Listen, I am not a top ninja. Listen, hello. I do this sport because it's fun. I like it because it's fun. You know, people like you, Jake Murray, Perry, Alvin, you know, the people who put the work in, you know, you all deserve to be on the show, be dominating courses. I look at myself as a businessman and an organizer. I'd rather put the courses on and give the community something to do, right? And let you all be the lights to help shine on the course to show that, to show, listen, this is what a positive mindset equals a positive body equals a positive outcome. And then I like to provide the positive platform for you to show, so that the community can grow and really impact people who are having a difficult time. Just to, you know, get up and, you know, kind of kick themselves in the ass and like, I can be better than what I was yesterday, and I need to keep going forward and doing it. And it's hard for people to do that. And I want people to know that. Call someone. Send me a message. Send Leonard a message. Call Leonard. Call me. I don't mind helping people. I want people to be happier than they were yesterday, or to continue to be happy. You know.
That's it.
And I think you like I said, I mean, if I could title this call, positivity right here. Positivity. You know, that's what I'm talking about. So what are you gonna do today, Leonard? I mean, sorry, it's already night. You're gonna go to bed. Sorry. What are you doing tomorrow? What's your plan for tomorrow?
Same thing I do every day.
Just take over the world?
Yeah, that's it. Take over the world. Same thing I do every day. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Leonard, my brother, I know it's late. I thank you for your time today. People, if you've been watching and listening, check out Leonard's Instagram. He has everything from break dancing to his Aussie Ninja Warrior run, to his training, to his trips. Highly recommend checking him out. You know, good source of inspiration and motivation. And Leonard, thank you for your time. It's been great. I really appreciate this, huh?
Oh, good, bro.
Sweet. All right, brother. Well, we keep in touch.
All right. Have a good day. Okay.
Take care. Take care, man. Bye.
Later, bro. Bye. Peace. We do.